I'm mad. Well, I'm upset. Cause I just recorded a video and I don't even know what happened. Something about the memory. I don't know. I just recorded it and it was so good. And now I gotta sit down and try and redo it. It's me, Lana. Welcome to Lana's Corner. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? Cause they really did kind of just put y'all know that TikTok sound would go, the sword going through your heart. Just did that to me. So yeah. Let me do this again. So what was I just talking about 2 minutes ago? I was talking about what is love. I'm trying to figure it. Well, I'm not trying to figure it out. I have my own idea of love. Like, what is love? And to me, there is fake love. There's the drug love. And then there's what Mary J. Blige said. Real love. Oh, I'm searching for real love. And I feel like a lot of times we, and I raise my hand up because I'm included in this we. I feel like a lot of times we get caught up and we get stuck on a drug, this high of love, this placebo love, this pseudo love, this love right here that I'm talking about, the fake love, is the love, the things we fall for, like comfort. It's just really, we in love, but it's really just, we really just being comforted. And we fall in love with just being comforted. It's just the ooey gooey kissing. Ooh, I love you. Ooh, I got somebody to cuddle and at nighttime, and somebody to text me good morning. It's the relationship. Like, we get so caught up. On having relationships. And I feel like, do we want relationships or do we want love? Do we want to just have relationships or do we want love? Do we just want to be comforted? Do we just want to have a feeling, have overwhelming emotions of like being in love and having somebody to care for you and you caring for somebody else? Do we want to just have just that part of it? Because I feel like that's where a lot of times where we mess up at. Well, not mess up, because I don't feel like it's a mess up. It just happens. Because like me, for instance, I remember, I'm gonna get to this side, the real love. Right now we talking about this side, right? So I remember one time I was in college. I believe we was just coming off of a break. I don't know if it was summer break, fall break, or I can't remember what break it was. And I was in the Ozarks at this point, and for some reason I remember one night I was laying down in my bed and I just felt so lonely. Matter of fact, I know what it was. It was my second semester, because I remember I was still in my first dorm room there. So this has been my second semester of my first year in the Ozarks. Okay, so my second semester of my first year in the Ozarks, right? This is my first, so I'm in my bed. I remember, for some reason, I just felt so lonely. I never had that feeling before, like ever. I never had that feeling before, because I've always been the type of person where I was to myself, by myself kind of person, kind of quiet. So I was always pretty much alone, for the most part. And I don't know why I had this feeling of just loneliness. And I remember crying in my bed. I was like, Jesus, crying, praying, Jesus, please send me my soulmates. I was like, Jesus, please send me my soulmates. I don't want no friends. I don't want no associates. I don't want nothing. Just send me my soulmates. I don't want nothing else but my soulmates. And that was my prayer. Crying. Please, Jesus, please. But yeah. So I want to say the next day, but I would say I really do believe it was the next day. I want to say, it wasn't even a whole week. Somebody popped up, boom, this dude popped up in my life. And he was like, we exchanged snaps or whatever. Well, let me just tell y'all the story. So I never really ate in the cafeteria when I first went to Ozarks or whatever. I always ate it like they only had one little, it wasn't even a restaurant. It was like one place where you can get food that wasn't in the cafeteria. And I used to go down there and get me chicken sandwiches for dinner, right? And one day I was in there waiting on my food. It's called the Eagle's Nest. And one day I was in there waiting on my food, and it was like some pool tables on the outside or whatever. And I guess he saw me in there waiting on my food. So he came in there, he started talking to me or whatever. And then we exchanged snaps. And then he was like, let's go. He was like, he'd be playing basketball in the gym or whatever. So he was like, let's hang out or something. Let's go play basketball together or something. So we exchanged Snapchats or whatever. And so we ended up linking up, going to the gym, playing together. Then we ended up starting hanging out. Well, just really playing basketball together, right? And then we started like hanging out with each other. And then one day he asked me to be his girlfriend. I said yes, right? So that happened. And then we were together. The relationship didn't last long. I'm not saying it wasn't a bad relationship. It wasn't no bunch of turmoil, no bunch of arguing, it wasn't really none of that. It was literally just having each other, right? And I feel like and when it was over, I was so heartbroken. And I feel like that happened because, well, first of all, it happens, but also it was like I prayed that prayer, remember? And I feel like God sent me a comfort for the state that I was in. Even though I prayed for a soulmate, that wasn't what I needed. At that time, I needed comfort for the state that I was in. And I fell and I gave myself away for a state, for being comfort, like the ooey gooey, gushy, ooh, good morning, I love you, da da da, all this, it's hanging out, having somebody to talk to, all of this, da 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 da. It was very, very, very comforting to me. And I feel like I fell for that part of it rather than the love of it, because even though all of that was there and I felt like I was in love, I would say I love this person, but I don't feel like the undergoings, the real love part of it was there. Like we had the love, like everybody say, I love you, ooh, all this. We had that, right? But when I think about what love is to me, and like as I've grown, I'm asking myself, what is love? I don't think this love, the real love, the deep was there. Even though I was hurt after, like I was hurt, I was crying, I was praying again. I was hurt, but I still don't think it was this real love, because like, how do I explain this? I don't even know how to explain it. It's like we get so caught up on this part of it, of just having a relationship, or just having somebody. And all it can appear to be, like it be mushy gushy emotional type of stuff. Be a bunch of feelings. It'd be a bunch of feelings. That's what I'm gonna say. It'd be a bunch of feelings. And I don't think love is that. Yes, you have feelings and stuff, but love is not just that. It's not just a bunch of feelings. Love is way more than it. Like love is, okay, we got the feelings. We got that part down. We love each other. We talk to each other on the phone. We cuddle. We doing all of this. But okay, when we gonna start giving ourselves to each other for real? And I ain't talking about like giving our bodies to each other, having sex or nothing like that. No. When you gonna give me you for real? And when I'm gonna give you me for real? That's like that's why the bride is walked down the aisle, because she is giving away. So when we gonna start doing that? When we gonna literally start becoming one? Like when Adam and Eve when God first brought Eve to Adam, he said, now this is flesh of my flesh, bone of my bones, and a man shall leave his family to be joined with his wife. When we gonna come together? When you gonna end? And when is my end gonna be your start? Like, when we just gonna fuse for real? Not just the feelings. Like, it's, y'all know, like on Avatar, y'all ever watched Avatar? It's like they had the tails and they connected to the trees and stuff to feel it, and connected to their animals so they can become one. Like, when we gonna make that connection? We connected on the surface level right now, but when we gonna make that Avatar type connection? I don't know how to explain it, but when we gonna make that connection? And I feel like so many of us, we get stuck on this, the fake love, the pseudo. I ain't gonna call it fake love, because I loved him. I really did. And I know he loved me, vice versa. I know we loved each other. We had love for each other. All of this, all of the above. But I don't think the real love ever happened. And then this is what, and even though I think that, I was still hurt. You still get broken. You still get down. You still be crying. You still be trying to figure out. So my thing is, sometimes we get so stuck. We never go beneath the surface in our relationships. We never hit the real love. And I feel like sometimes we be having relationships, we be having a bunch of feelings, we be having love, we be having ooey gooey mushy I love yous. And sometimes we get so caught up on this, we get so attached to this part of it. We get so attached to the comfort part of it. And when these relationships break, we really think we was in love when we really wasn't. So when these relationships, we think we had real love when it really wasn't. And then when these relationships break, we be broken. And it literally breaks us, and it screws our ideas of love even more. It screws our ideas of ourselves even more. It just messes us up even more. Like, now we got a wound. And because we gave ourselves away when it wasn't time to, or we gave ourselves away to something that we thought it was, but it really wasn't. Like, we think it's real love, but it really don't be. And it's a scripture in the Bible. It say, don't stir up your love, don't stir up your heart before it is ready to be pleased. And I feel like that is very, 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 very important, because it's like we be trying to stir up all of these. We stir up what we think is love, what we feel is love, and we try to give it away to somebody, but it's not ready to be pleased yet. It's not ready to be satisfied yet. Because to me, love is literally sacrifice of yourself. Love is literally giving yourself away. Love is literally being open with, like, literally being naked with completely naked with somebody. Love is full of selflessness. Love, even though, and it's the thing, even though we all want to be loved, but the first part of love is giving yourself away. The first part of love, when I say giving yourself away, is like opening yourself up like a book to somebody else and let them flip through your pages, and you allow them to see every page in your book. Like, this is me, this is what I look, this is what I, sometimes I be happy, but sometimes I be down, and when I get down, I be down, and this is, I don't always ain't Beyonce. I don't always wake up like this, you know. But I don't know. Love is, and the thing is, it's so crazy because I can't even really explain it. Like it's deeper than feelings. It's deeper even than a relationship. Like it's love is not even is not. I don't feel like love is even an emotion. It's not a feeling. It's not an emotion. I mean, it's just something that you do. Love is something that you do voluntarily. It's not forced. It's not something you do because somebody told you to do it or because somebody did this. So now I'm going to react to what they did and I'm going to do this. No, love is unconditional. That means real love has no conditions to it. You don't have to look like this for me to love you. You don't have to always, you can get on my nerves and make me mad, make me pissed off, but that ain't gonna lessen my love for you. That ain't gonna make me think differently of you. That ain't gonna make me want to break up with you. Because I really, really, really like, not this type of love you, but because I really love. I really hold love for you. Like, I really love you. Like, I done went in myself. Like, this type of relationship, like I was telling y'all, that comfort relationship that I had, that was just on the surface. Like, even though it felt like it was something during the time, but when I look back, that was just on the surface. I didn't go inside of myself and bring nothing out for you. Oh, and I just thought about this. That's what it is. When you think about Adam and Eve, when love between a woman and a man was created, God had to bring something out of Adam. Like, I haven't brought nothing out of myself for you. Like, I haven't dug down and just became selfless for you. I haven't dug down and wanted to like sacrifice myself for you, sacrifice my emotions sometimes for you, sacrifice my attitude for you, sacrifice my independence for you, sacrifice my whatever for you. I haven't did that shit. Yes, we love each other. Yes, we hanging out. Yes, we doing whatever we do in these relationships. Some of us, we go from A to Z. We do everything in between. But we never go inside of ourselves and give. And so now, because we done had so many of these relationships, we got a bunch of fractures around and on our hearts. And it's hard for us to go and actually experience real love because we broke for the wrong stuff. Because we broke for the wrong stuff. I feel like love does break you, but it don't break you in a bad way. Love does make you open up. Just like I said, when God made Eve, he went inside of Adam and grabbed his rib out. Love breaks you, but not in a bad way. Like, it opens you up to, I can't even think of no example of it, but it kind of like, it opens you up to receive and to give. I can't explain it. It's just love. Okay, we're just gonna say it's just love, because I can't just explain it like that. Like, I don't have no words for it. But at the same time, we keep getting broken by these relationships of comfort. We mistake comfort for love. Like, I was with that boy, I was like, I really thought I was in love, but I was really just being comforted in a time where I really, really needed comfort. And I'm grateful that God sent me that, because that's what I needed during that time. But I mistook it for love when it really wasn't. I mistook it for the real love when it really wasn't. Yes, we had those type of feelings, but I got broke for the wrong stuff, for the drug of love. I feel like sometimes it's like we be getting high off, like we get in these relationships, we be high off love, like I'm here. Then sometimes we come crashing down off of them highs because it don't be that. And then that's another thing about the real love. yes, you get high, but it ain't no crashing down. And like, even when you do crash down, it don't just break you. You still have something to land on. Your love is literally there for you to land on, and you just not crash down. I don't know, I'm finna get done. I'm done. I just want to know, like, what is love to y'all? And then that's why the scripture say, okay, this is my last thing. This is why the scripture say, do not stir up your heart. Do not stir up your love until it is ready to be pleased. Because that is dangerous. We be trying to love somebody. Give ourselves away. We stirring up all these emotions. That's what we're really doing. We stirring up these emotions and these feelings. We stirring up our hearts before it's ready to be pleased. So we done stirred ourselves up, and we get in this relationship and we feel this type of love. Now this side, remember, is the fake love, the drug love, the pseudo love, the feelings, the gushy, the ushy, emotional relationships. Oh, I got somebody type of love. So we get in these type of relationships that don't dig down inside of you. So we get in these type of relationships. We done stirred our heart up for these type of relationships. And that's why it becomes dangerous sometimes when people break up with it, like when it actually breaks off. We just down for years, literally. Down for however long. That's why they call passion, crimes of passion. When like crimes of passion, literally. Because somebody then got this feeling, got this hit of love, this drug of love, and now they're high over with. Now you done came down off your high, and you like, dang. And it make you want to do something to that person. That ain't love. Not the real stuff. We call it, I want real love, not this fake stuff. Real love, not the drug. Real love. Oh, I'm searching for this real love. So yeah, we be getting fractured and broken for the wrong stuff. And then just like a real high in real life, just like when you smoking, like when I smoked weed, I like to get high. It was a reason. I liked the feeling that I had when I smoked weed, but it didn't last all the time. So once I'm not high no more, I had to smoke again to get high again. So, and then that's the thing. We keep running after this. We keep having to hit. This is my only analogy I got in my mind right now. So we keep having to hit this blunt of love. And so sometimes when a relationship break and it be bad for us, we still be chasing after this dude. When you see he don't really care for you, you see he don't really want you. He really don't really love you because you done took, and you know why? Because you done took the cap off of your heart when it wasn't ready to be pleased yet. And that's a safe keep for yourself. Like read, it's in Songs of Solomon. It's in Songs of Solomon. And I read that a couple days ago. Literally, Songs of Solomon is literally about this woman and this man who are in love. And the girl, she talking to the younger girls in Jerusalem, and she told them a whole, like it's all throughout this, like the Songs of Solomon is short. Like you can just go read it like that. And they're gonna take you but 10, 15 minutes to read it. But she kept saying, do not stir up your heart. Do not stir up your heart until it's ready to be pleased. Do not stir up your love until it's ready to be pleased. And we have to, especially us as women, because men too, dang, my battery about to die. But we have to do that for ourselves, keep ourselves safe. Not saying be scared to have a relationship with somebody, but don't just stir it up for the comfort and for the fake stuff. When it's real love, you don't know. And that's when you're going to be able to take the cap off and give freely. So yeah, it's me, Lana. I'm out of here. I hope y'all enjoyed that for real. My camera about to die, so I ain't got no choice.